Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out the top 10 best limiteds inside of my collection inside of Driving Empire. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we go ahead and get started this video, real quick, I want to say to anyone that's watching this video, curious as to why I'm making this video, it's because I did making this video like an updated version of this a while ago, but obviously, that video did poorly, so there's one reason. So that's one very big reason why I'm redoing this video. And second of all, I feel like that some of the picks from that list that I put on that original list that I did like a while ago, which is like this modern, updated 2025-2026 version. Some of the picks, if I'm being honest, I just kind of picked like randomly. Like I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the first cool thing that's coming to mind. So I decided, why not just make one where all the cars I actually think deserve to be on this list, not just cars I just picked out randomly just because I thought they were cool, old, and just underrated in general. So let's go and just get started with this list. So first up, we are practically in one of the cars from this brand, but that is the Lego Porsche GT3 RS. Now, I know this is kind of a weird pick, but in my opinion, even though it's just an old GT3 RS, like, it still sounds the same as the car, I still think it deserves to be on this list, because even though, like I said, it's just a Lego Porsche GT3 RS, it's very unique, first of all, and second of all, it gives, like, Forza Horizon 4 vibes, because Forza Horizon 4, I believe, was one of the only few car games that actually had, like, a Lego event, I'm pretty sure, which is really cool to me. So this thing definitely deserves to be on the list. And plus, even though the Porsche 911 GT RS, this specific generation, the 992, isn't like my favorite Porsche ever, I still think it's pretty cool that they made a Lego version of it. So, yeah, it definitely deserves to be in this top 10. So coming in at number 9 is, of course, I'm pretty sure I put this at number 9 in my last version, which is, of course, the Cadillac CT4 Blackwing. I don't need to explain this underrated super sedan, one of the best performing ones in game 2. And it's also like a baby version of my dream daily, which is, of course, the CT5B Blackwing. I probably have to say this 14 billion times because I just have to. I would probably put it higher on the list, but it was $500,000 when it first came out, and $500,000 is not very cheap in game, considering you're paying it for just like a Cadillac super sedan. But still pretty cool overall. Great car, just a little bit overpriced. But other than that, I definitely think it deserves to be on this list. Alright guys, coming in at number 8 is probably one of the most, quite literally one of the most underrated cars on this list. And that is the Volkswagen W12 Narda. So this thing came out on Black Friday of last year, I believe, even if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is probably the best Volkswagen got in game, and it performs very well too. And honestly, the price wasn't even that bad on it. $850,000 for a concept car that performs really well is pretty much a bargain in this game, if I'm being honest. So let's go and do a quick top speed run to show you guys that this thing is pretty fast. This is not upgraded, by the way. And then the top speed, like 250 plus with nitrous, and 218 stock, which is really good. And like I said, $850,000 for this thing, absolute steal, because this thing is also like a concept car. And this, I don't know if I already said it, but this is probably the best Volkswagen of all time. I'm not even gonna lie. And this thing has the most awesome scissor doors ever. I love this. This is awesome. And then I didn't show you guys, but this interior is very, very stripped down looking, but it looks really nice. Like, look at that quilted leather. That looks amazing. Well, guys, this definitely deserved to be on my list. One of the most underrated modern limiteds that we have gotten in recent times. It's a very, very nice car. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to number 7 on my list, which is going to be the Pininfarina Battista. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. It's just the normal Pininfarina with a special livery. But in my opinion, I like this special livery. The special livery on this thing is cool. Plus, on the back of the spoiler, it has this really cool looking little detail on it. If I'm being honest, I don't know what it means. I think it's relating to the person that this is distributing, which is Nino Farina, which is this guy who won the 1950 Le Mans, I think. I have no idea what that guy won, but I think but the 1950 Le Mans, 24 Hours of Le Mans, which is pretty cool. But yeah, and also this thing is absolutely mad overpowered too, which is another reason why I am adding it on this list. This thing did come back like a little while ago for like $4.8 million, and originally this was 3.2. This is, like I said, one of the most overpowered cars in game right now that's under like $5 million. And plus, I think it looks really good. This is basically an electric LaFerrari, and I love the LaFerrari. So yeah, even though I'm not a crazy electric car guy, I think this is one of the best ones that we have out there. So yeah, definitely deserves to be on the list, despite being an EV and pissing all the people off that just want to grind in peace but are getting smoked by an AV, but it's fine. Guys, alright, coming in at number 6 is my main grind car I use at the moment, which is the Zenvo Aurora Tour. This is also on the list for another reason, because number one, I think Zenvo is one of my favorite hypercar brands. Very underrated and very, very cool. And this is the brand's latest creation. Freaking 1850 horsepower from a V12 with an electric motor. That is awesome. This is basically a Lamborghini Revuelto on steroids that also looks heck of a lot better. Looks really good. And also, another reason why this is on this list is because it's kind of special to me, because this was a little early birthday gift to myself last year, so that's also another reason why it's on this list. So it's a pretty special car to me, and I really like this thing. So not only is it like an early birthday gift to me, which is special to me, but it's also from one of my favorite brands of all time that's also extremely underrated. So yeah, very, very nice car that definitely deserved to be on this list. Alright, coming in at number 5 is not necessarily a brand, but technically it is. And another car that I ended up getting on my birthday a while ago. I believe it was like 2 years ago now. But that is the Hennessy Venom F5 Texas Edition. I really like this livery. This is one of the better. This thing, even though it isn't like a Driving Empire edition, this is one of the cleanest Driving Empire edition cars that we have. I really like the livery they put on it. It's like kind of just in time to like celebrate Independence Day, and this is just an awesome looking car. I really like the F5. This version is really nice and also really rare in real life. And plus, I'm just a huge Hennessy guy. I like all the things they do. It's like all like the Vipers and stuff that they tuned in the past. And then they even make a freaking Hennessy 765 LT now, which is really, really sick. And Hennessy is also one of my favorite tuning brands out there. So obviously, based on my personal preferences and how special this car is to me, and like how cool the brand is, this thing definitely deserves to be on this list. Coming in at number 4 is my favorite classic car of all time, and one of my absolute grail dream cars, and that is the Ford GT40. I mean, how can you not love this thing? This is literally Ford's most iconic car and probably best car of all time, bro. Oh, I know all y'all Mustang glazers are gonna say, oh, but it's actually the Mustang GTD because it's really, really fast around the nerve. No. This is the best car of all time. This thing freaking, whooped Ferrari's ass back in the 60s. And that is something that is basically unheard of these days. And they ended up doing it again in like 2016, I'm pretty sure, at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. So like 50 years later, Ford still got that. And it was all because of this. So yeah, I love the Ford GT40. Absolutely great looking car and very, very iconic. So yeah, 100% deserves to be on this list. It's also one of the most overpowered classic cars in the game. One of the best performing ones. I don't want to say overpowered because it's not exactly the best performing thing out there, but it's extremely good. And plus, it was only $2.3 million. So yeah, very, very nice car overall. So like I said, definitely deserves to be on this list. At number 3, this might be a bit controversial, but we got the Aston Martin Valor. So this thing, if you guys don't remember, this thing was really, really expensive when it came out. It was like $1.8 million, which is mind-boggling for an Aston Martin. But in my opinion, this is one of the best-looking modern special edition Aston Martins. It looks really good on It looks really good from the front. I believe this is to honor the original Aston Martin Vantage, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, the original Aston Martin Vantage had, like, circular headlights like this. Plus, I like that front grille design. Ooh, that looks beautiful. I really, really like it. Personally, I'm still rocking with the V12 Vantage, personally. But I really like the way this thing looks. And plus, it's decently fast, I guess. It's not the best performing thing out there. But, I mean, are you really going to complain about the performance when this thing, like, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, oh my gosh, bro. Just an absolute beautiful car. I really don't have anything much to say about it. Plus, one of my dream Aston Martins, bro. Like, half the cars on this list are just dream cars. But, yeah, overall, really like this thing. Definitely deserve to be on the list. Coming into the final two cars of this video, let's go ahead and just put the stuff on cycle. But anyways, number 2, that y'all already knew that was coming, and I already mentioned it in my Midnight Chase video that this is one of my dream cars. But that is, of course, the Lexus LFA Nürburgring. I mean, is there really anything I have to say more about this thing? Probably one of the best cars in Driving Empire we have currently. Like, one of the best new cars that we've gotten. And it sounds amazing, too. Now, I will say this was extremely overpriced. Like, $3.7 million. God damn, bro. That's like a heart attack in this game, basically. But, I mean, I had that money, so I'm not complaining. I love the LFA. I mean, I desperately needed one in this game anyways. And plus, it's in the highest trim, and I love the Nürburgring. Between the normal LFA and this one, taking the Nürburgring all day. I think I've said it already, but I don't mind either one. But I like the LFA Nürburgring more because it has a big wing and these absolutely massive canards. Well, they're not that massive, but I love that little splitter on the front. But overall, beautiful car. Like, pretty self-explanatory why this thing was on this list in such a high spot. Alrighties, guys. We finally made it to the last car of today's video, and if you guys can guess which car it is by now, it is the 2017 Pagani Zonda Fantasma Evo. Though this thing ended up coming in the Halloween event, and this thing, again, since it's like a one-off Pagani, stupid expensive. This thing was $8 million, and like, you know, I had to grind quite a bit. It was not very fun grinding for this thing exactly. But I mean, hey bro, who cares? I am so happy I got this thing from that event. Because this thing is basically a Pagani Zonda Cinque, which, you guys don't know, is my favorite Pagani Zonda / Pagani of all time. Basically put on steroids and made into this beautiful looking one-off with the Italian stripe seen visible throughout the exterior of the car. And this thing just looks beautiful. Like, you cannot tell me this is not a beautiful looking car. And yeah, I mean, I really just don't have anything else to say about this thing. It's based off my absolute favorite Pagani of all time. Absolutely beautiful looking. And also, this is probably my favorite one-off Pagani ever. So yeah, overall, just like my favorite Pagani for like everything's like one-off Paganis, like, you know, stuff like that. But anyways, guys, I think that is going to wrap up this list. Though, let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this list, and if you thought I should have put some other cars on this list, just let me know down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.